Hi, back again, we start. So today we want to build a house there, so we start with 3. So add mesh cube, scale down, scale set. So that should be our base mesh, and yeah, now we want to build that there. So we need 3 parts. So we make here 2 loops in, and you see that here is more in front than the rest of them. You also see it here that the back is more put it into, and the other house comes there. Okay, so that means we need also 2 loops in the vertical, scale X, should be a little bit brighter than the other 2s, and now, oops, now we have to get them, and it should be smaller in the Y, so it's like that. Then this whole part here in front should come out, so extrude, bring it out, and this part here should more come in. So we simply take here the outer things and extrude them out. So we have the base structure where it should be. Shift D, file, save as new version number 6 in my case. Good. So we must cut in holes. You see it here, 3 holes in the middle part and 2 on this side and 1 on this side, so count is 6. So we get here one, add mesh cube, scale down, and that's our long windows, you see it there. So scale set, make there a long one, scale set, good. 6 we need from them, so we take here a modifier, boolean, array modifier, and look that we have enough space there, and give them a count of 6, and that nearly fits. It must be 100%. So we need another modifier because we have here the same count, so we can do that by the same. So we take the array modifier again, 2, that's the first, that's the second, and that we don't need in that axis, we need it in, I think, that axis, but in the minus. So -1, and then we go down, so we have that. Good. Now we apply first that here, then that. Now we have meshes there, and we want to have here down under 2. So take a background selection, word selection, border selection, and Shift D, bring them down there, and we take 1 on this side, Shift D. So the only thing we have to do now is to make them longer and bring them into our house there. So we scale it in the Y, and then we look that that fits. I think we can scale in the X. We must hit here this part and the other a little. So we scale down. I think that can work, but that is not high enough for MIDI things. I make here short mark that I see what is what. So I give here a red color and take a second one and give them yellow, and then I mark this middle line that I see where are the structure. So good. So we start here, and I need one for the middle part to see where's the middle part. So that. Okay. Good. So we start. We see that all are too small. So scale set. Not that. That. Scale set. So that can be the original. Yeah. Here that is okay, but that must be completely more down. So with L you can select them and bring them there in the middle. And then we have here the 2 and the 1. We make a little deeper, and think on that only holds, that is not the complete window. The complete window comes later. So we have that. Now we can plug them into and cut them out. Before, we have to apply the rotation scale, set the origin to geometry, same with the cube, object, apply rotation scale, set origin to geometry. So we have here these little cubes, that is cube 42, and here we need then the modifier. So modifier boolean, it should be difference, it should be cube 0.042. That's okay, and we apply that directly, and we have the holes in. So that was for the front, and when we look at the back of the house, you see only in the middle part 6 holes in. So we take them here more to the front, that we have more space there. Then we make a copy of that one, Shift D, and we only take here the 6 middle part. So that means we delete that here and that here, X, delete faces. So we have this 6 counter, and we bring them now into the model. We bring it in the middle, and then we cut out. So here we have to apply again the rotation scale, the same with the box, because we colored in the holes for the windows. So, and now the name is 42 again. So we take here boolean difference cube 0.042, apply, and the windows in the backside. Good. File, save. Now we must know what is on the side. And you see there's the side from the house. There are 4, 4, and then 3. So 4, 4, 3 on the side. That means we can take that here, rotate, set 90 degrees, and make here 4, 4, 3. And that means we need here L to copy that and that, Shift D, place it there. But all in all, there should be more there and that, a little bit more there, so that it is symmetrical. So okay, and the down part was 3, so that Shift D, place it there. Good, that is what we want to cut out there. So we place it in 2. We have here the wrong distance because we see that is bad. Good, so we tried with that, but then we must go near, because here comes something on the edges and that is too small then. So that means we have to plug that more to the side, then that here also, because we don't see here the rest of the things, and that here a little bit more in the middle, and that a little. Good. So then that name is the same, but we have changed it, so apply rotation scale, the same on the main object, and the name is also 42. So we get here Boolean difference cube 0.042 cube point this sheet here, cube 0.042 and difference apply. Good. All these normal holes are there, but they are round holes too, so we move that by the way to the second layer, the main object 2, make a secure copy of that, Shift D, move that to the second layer 2, file, save. That we can move also, move second layer. Good, we done that, and you see here in the down part and the last one, there are these holes there, these 3 maximum parts there, so we have to plug them in. So we add mesh circle, rotate X 90, scale down, then that is too round, so scale set to make it a little bit flatter. Then we get edit modes, word selection, border selection, and take here these 2 words and extrude that till down. The ball that may make all later, so F to close. We have that. We take the whole thing, Shift D, place it there, scale down, and bring that down to the same height. You can select that with L, Shift D, place it there, and that should be that what we want to cut out. So we take this whole thing and close with F, L to select, F to close, L to select, F to close, E to extrude backward, fine. Object, apply rotation scale, and set the origin to geometry. Then we bring it there in the middle. But this time it must go completely through it, because on the other side is the same. So scale Y, that we come completely through that, and place it down there. I think that is enough. Yeah, that's okay. So we have to apply again rotation scale, the same with the object 2, apply rotation scale. The name is circle 1. So we take that boolean difference circle 1 and apply, and we see nothing happens. Wow, never had it before. It's called circle, not circle 1. That's the problem. So okay, then we take circle. So boolean difference circle, apply. Yes, we have the whole thing. Isn't it stupid? Move it to second layer, and yeah, we have the whole thing. It is so wonderful. Good. Now we make a copy of that. That is done. Move second layer. Now we need all these windows there that are the same that we used in the other house, but that here is other. So let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 6. Yeah. We need 6 in the high. So we take a window. We have copied one. Let's look where it is. There is one. But we only need the window, not the rest. So I must look that we get the right things here. So I think that is the window. Yeah. So P to separate the selection. Now it is a singular mesh. And we have said we want 6 counts there. Think that is all in all a little too not high enough. So we get that here a little bit down. Then we get this middle part there. So that is that one here. What is that? Wow, they are open. That is not what we want. So we take the down part here of the glass and delete that completely. And then we bring the other ones down for the complete window. So bring them down. Good. Then we have to make from them 6, but not the with the down part there, only that here. We give here an array modifier. We can't do that because we are in the edit mode. So okay, then we make it manually, or we separate them simply. P to separate selection, click there. Now we have that here, and we apply the rotation scale of it, set the origin to geometry, take here modify array, an array modifier, and sure, we need more. of them and in other direction. So we make here 0, 0. What happens here? 0 and here a 1, but a -1 and a little bit more. Yeah, and it should be 6 all in all. So we looked at, we got 6 and that at the same distance there. So that were what we get then. Yeah. Let's look again. That's not what I want. It's more like that, but we must go smaller then. So I tweak here. That is more what we want. Yep, I think that is good. So we apply that and join them together as one. Then we object, apply the rotation scale and set the origin to geometry. Now we have that window. We only have to plug that into something like that. File, save as, new version number. We take the 7. Okay, save. Now rotate set 90, and as we see there in the original, there's only two that window, but 2 times, and then that without something in the middle. So that isn't correct. We have 2 of them, so Shift D. That is what we have there, and we only need here the sides for that. So we can take here, I must look, that are the side things, so we must mark that here singular. We join Shift D, make a copy, join that together and bring that to that window that we made now, and the same with this side. Shift D, join together, bring it there. We take this one double simply, so Shift D, place it one at the top, Shift D, place one on the bottom. So you see that is much too big, so we simply scale it down to the size that we want and bring that there in the middle. Here the same, scale it and bring it there. Good. Then the top part and the down part too. Good. That is in all too fat, so we have to go there and place it all again. That is too big, so we have to scale set and bring that a little down. That is better, and that here must come more down and should be smaller to scale set. So that should be the window all in all, but when you look at them and at the original, you see they are much longer. So we try to get that look there. So we mark that all and scale set. that is more this style. I think that's good. We'll add that like it is. But this here scale set, that is too fat for me, and that here too. Good. Think that can work. So we get that all and Shift D, make a copy, join that together as one. Object, apply rotation scale, and set the origin to geometry. So that is our windows for all of these holes there, of the quadratic holes. And for that I said there must be that exactly that hole, because that is only the hole, not the window. So good, we place that into, not too much but not too less, such like that, a little bit more before. Okay, then Shift D to copy that. Don't forget that that is much before. So when you go here, you have to go more out. Good. Shift D. Shift D. This 3. Shift D. And place it there. On the back side, it's the same. So Shift D, but complete rotate. Rotate set 180. Turn that around. And Shift D, place it there. Same on the side here, so Shift D, rotate, set 90. Let's look at this, the right side. No, it's wrong side, I think. Let's look exactly. No, it's the right side. Okay. Then we place it there, grab, but you see, must go over there. So we take that one, place it there, that one there, and Shift D, another one there. We bring them all in. Good. Then Shift D, bring them up too. And these 3 guys, Shift D, bring them down to that part. So we have done that. Simply have to do here, Shift D, copy, place it there. And Shift D down there, and one on each of this side. Good. That is the main part. File, save for yeah, this stuff. All in all, the object should have this, we call it in Germany, puts, and it should be yellow puts. So we give them here plus a new material and call it puts yellow. Good. Show you what I mean. I go in my texture folders from textures.com, and there we have that one. That is like painted stuff there. That is my puts material, and I take that in our texture folder, and then go here and take here this principled shader, here the image texture, open that, go in our texture folder and take here the material, and it should not be so classy, so we go in the node editor and say the roughness should be much higher. Yeah, then we need here texture coordinates and the mapping vector, convert vector mapping. So connect UV with vector, take texture vector to vector. That's okay. Good. We can delete here the other two materials. We don't need them anymore. That is what we get now. But we sure file save must unwrap that whole thing there. So because of that, we should make that. We only take the outer edges. So we take selection, you know, and get here this whole outline. We have that one. T for tools, mark seam. Then we take that here, mark seam, and that one, mark seam. Here should be mark seamed, and down there. Also down there. The bottom mark seam. The top line. And the bottom. Here the top line, but there is here this part that we should bring in. Then the middle parts too, so we go here one time completely around. Now, so that must be complete around, so mark seam here again, but be sure that you get all of them. Without that, the unwrap can't work correctly. So, mark seam. The thing is, when you get such, you always Shift D first time, then move it to the second layer, and we need here now an mark seam at each window there. So we have to mark seam that all. Normally the inside too, and these faces should be there, but we see that later. We make it all time for time. First we mark seam all windows. When you unwrap that without mark the windows, you get a complete destroyed version of that, because you haven't said to him what should I do with them. And so he tries what he wants, and there comes shit out. You are the builder, you must give him the chance to know where we cut, what he should do. Sometimes you do, sometimes not. That is blunder. Or it is an error of the user. The DAO. Dümmst anzunehmender User. Good. Then we take that here. Mark scene. That here. Mark scene. That here too. Good. We have that. Oh, we have many windows in this house there. Okay, we go. Sure, there are faster ways to do that, but I make that so I have time. And fast is not every time good, yeah. But I say, when you have the situation like here that it goes only manual, then you done something wrong. Normally that goes when you make a good plan, how you make that all. Then you don't get these problems. But that's on higher skill than mine. I only a basic guy, so advanced isn't. Sometimes I advanced, yeah. I did one thing, or some things, and placed it in the Blender Advanced group, and there is an admin. Greetings to Steve. Yeah, he takes it and look at it and say, wow, and advanced. But not every time. Most time he says, boy, exactly. Good. Not advanced. Good. We have that. File, save. We look the wireframe mode, and we see the Windows all has a bottom at the end. So that means we must kill them, and they are too long into. So when we see that, we can bring that near to, and then X, delete all the faces. That we can make here with all the shit. Bring it near to, X, all the faces. Whoa. Think I've done here an error. Yeah, because they are to this side. So I must take that here. It's sometimes heavy to see, but when you make it as long as I am, you see it. What is where. Or not. Make me nervous here. There is one. Wow. Good. We bring them now near 2 and X. Delete only faces. So the front there is the same shit. So here, there. So bring it there, X, only faces. Good. Done that. There are some arrows, you see that? I don't know. I should make that. Maybe take word selection and delete here these shitty things here. X words. X words. Wow, what is that for shit? When you want to get that out without cutting that, then X dissolve words. Then it stands there, but you have no cut in it. Dissolve words. That is a good thing without destroying the whole topology of it. I think here was some doubled or so. Don't know it exactly, but such like that it is. X dissolve words. I have to close. What is that all? Wow, we have things here. I never seen such. Okay, try our best. And if it's not enough, then isn't it enough? Eagle, all eagle. What is that? Fuck. Mamma mia, what is this? Good. That's blendering. Life and an audience. Sometimes nothing works like it should. Good. That is now okay. Material mode. Yeah, we see we can look through it all fine. File, save. We bring them back to the windows. Don't know how far we must go. Things such like that must be good. Yeah, looks good. So we mark that all. Shift D, make a copy and join them together as one. So we have now one, and that here is all stuff, and that we move to the second layer. So the windows are in the house. Wow. We have said we want to make here the unwrap for the whole house. So we mark only the house without and you unwrap. You see he plugs it on it, but it is too big. So we have to scale that 0.1 here, 0.12, and that looks better. But it's too much. So 0.05, 0.05. And in the original that was a yellow, so we try to make here a yellow. That means we take the texture by the side between the principal shader and the image. We make there add a color mixer, mix that, and now I can say what color I want to add, and it should be yellow, and then it's yellow. But I want to lighten yellows. green. No, that's more light and yellow or white or something else. Yeah. Heavy to get, I think. And we take that, make them much lighter. That is lighted, but that is too much. That comes more to that. And with the bump layer on and the shit there, then that will look awesome. Good. So we take the image as a displacement, so we get the structure more in, but it's too much. So we add converter, mask converter, bring that to the displacement, take here multiply, and give them here 0.003, and you don't see anything special there. Good. File, save. So we make a fast look here with the renderer. Yeah, that looks nice when the roof is on, and yeah, that will be great, great, great. Yes, yes, of course, all's good. So I'll make a pause and we see us then in the next tutorial. So file, save, and bye.